and Sean's show from your suburb. For Active, live from Big Reserve in Bassendean.
It's 6:04, Nathan, Nat and Sean. Welcome to Bassendean, my friends.
You know,
Lovely to be here.
Bassendean is beautiful.
I know.
Yeah.
When I drove here this morning, it was the lights were, the lights were on. It was dark, and it looked like a movie set. It was absolutely. It looked like Stars Hollow, Natalie,
Yes.
from the Gilmore Girls.
Well, it's still, even now that it's light, Nathan, it still has that Stars Hollow
It is
vibe.
so Stars Hollow. This is just down the road from me. This is like my drive was like 10 minutes.
Was it?
Not even that.
Yeah, just down Guildford Road for you. But if you go further down, that's the home of the Black Ducks. Which
Yeah, of course
been
it
to many
is.
times
Yes.
during the last couple of years, watching the East Fremantle take them on.
The can bar on the hill.
Yep.
As you know, we're here for one reason and one reason only, and that is Active.
That's right. It is Action for Active Day today. So if you come down and join us, and everybody's welcome, whether you live just down the road or you want to drive a little bit further, everybody's welcome. If you donate, you go into the draw to win $10,000 this morning. Somebody will win it before the end of our show.
Now, here's the catch. You're going to have to be here at Big Reserve.
That's right.
You know what? You can't just come here, put a ticket in, and then scrap off. You're going to have to be here. And
That's right.
the way that you get involved and perhaps win this money is to make a donation, and any donation will do.
Well, here's the good news right now. If you come down right now, there is one person who has been here that's in the draw at the moment for the 10 grand. They're taking it home, so hurry up and get down here.
And maybe you don't need money in your life, but maybe you really need free coffee or free donuts or free crepes.
yeah.
We've got heaps of free stuff. There will be lots of entertainment for the kids as well. This is an awesome thing to do. There's a dog arriving. Oh, my God. Look at that dog. What a
So at the moment, there is a man and a dog that is going to be up for $10,000.
It's pretty cool. We are going to be here all morning. So if you're in the hood, come and join us.
It's the Nathan, Nat and Sean podcast.
Where are you going, Sean?
Oh, I was looking for a
immediately-
folder for Nathan.
That's all right.
You just immediately
We don't need it,
leapt
Sean.
up.
We don't need
one
the
on the
folder.
floor.
We don't need the folder because we've got one direction. We've got one purpose today.
That's right. It is Action for Active Day. We're at Big Reserve in Bassendean all morning.
Yes.
Somebody's going to win $10,000 here just for donating.
Now, come down.
I do know that you're probably at your house wherever you're living in Perth and you're looking outside and going, oh, that weather's not too good. In Bassendean, it's Bali.
It is, Nathan.
It is literally, the skies are clear.
That's right. I mean,
taking
And
away.
there are hula girls over there practicing.
Yeah.
And I said, what are you doing? They said, it's the weather for it. And I said, you're right.
can you pass me that Mai Tai, please?
Everything we're being served is in a coconut.
Large mojito over here, thank you.
Oh, my gosh, Sean, I'm getting sunburned.
T just read the news in a bikini. I'm actually so bummed.
She's going to do a hot girl walk around Big Reserve soon.
We can't believe just how pleasant it is. It's
Well, we're
amazing.
worried about the animal farm that's here for the kids because they
too
get
hot.
off
But it's
shade.
okay, though, because we brought dolphins and
So come down and join us. Make a donation. It's going to be brilliant. We do have a bunch of special guests joining us.
we do. Oh, you know what, Sean?
Yes?
How about the big one that you just found out about that has been on the board for so long?
Yes.
And Sean just goes, wait there, are we talking to this person?
Gold medalist Brianna Throssell is joining us here.
You had to tell me 100 times because I did not know this.
It's finally
He
something.
goes,
Amy's
Amy, our
furious at you.
producer. Amy, he goes,
Amy, how many messages do you?
why didn't anyone tell me about Brianna Throssell? Literally, it's tattooed on his head.
Amy just threw her hands up in despair.
Oh, imagine being married to me.
God, you know what, Sean? It's all about a dream. You know what? We are looking to raise as much money as we can
we are.
today for Active.
Why don't we lead by example?
Okay, let's do that, Natalie.
So here's the deal. Sean yesterday, he walked out of our office and he left his wallet.
That's right.
So we went through it. And so on behalf of Nathan, Nat and Sean
And the racing industry.
and all of the Nova family,
Yes.
we'd like to kick things off for Action for Active Day with a donation of Sean.
$2,500.
That's right,
Can
Sean.
afford it.
$2,500.
That means we're in the draw, right?
We're in the draw. We are in the draw.
We like to,
Does that get us multiple entries?
follow our lead. Geez, it just got warmer and drier.
It's getting, I cannot believe how dry it is here. I've never seen anything dry, Natalie. My dad used to work in the Nullarbor in his own.
Look at that sausage dog over there sheltering from the heat. So good. Come and join us. You're going to have a great time.
Please.
Can someone bring that sausage dog over so I can use that as a scarf?
Nathan, Nat, and Sean podcast.
One word, $5,000. Nova 937's missing word for ABC Blinds.
Transform your home for less with ABC Blinds Spring Inspiration Sale. Save up to 40% off indoor blinds, shutters and sheer curtains.
Right, let's try our hardest to give away $5,000 right now. That's what we'll pay for one word. Pretty good rate.
Absolutely.
Fun. So, of course, it is my missing word for
Yes.
the week.
Let's have a listen to the sentence that we're trying to complete.
One of the random things on my TV cabinet is a...
Now, we'd love nothing more than to give $5,000 away
Yes.
as well today. So let's go through the clues quickly. He bought it on eBay. I did. It cost less than $20. It did.
It's made of brass.
It is.
Sweet as.
Sweet as is the final clue. Beck is in Piara Waters. Good morning, Beck.
Good morning.
Hi, Beck.
Beck.
$5,000, Beck. Could be seconds away. What would you do with it?
Oh, have a great weekend.
You
That
certainly
is
would.
super duper good.
I like your
I
attitude,
would
Beck.
love to follow your socials if you're going to blow it over.
I know. I know it'd be a baller move, wouldn't
There'd be
it?
a
All
lot
right.
of illegal activity, I'd imagine, for $5,000.
Man.
Beck, let's hear what you think the missing word is.
Whistle.
Whistle?
A brass whistle.
Brass whistle. Hey, that's pretty random.
Yeah.
So it feels like it's an old wives' saying or something. You know, something with a brass whistle.
Yes.
It doesn't
It's not worth a brass whistle.
Yeah, it's not worth a brass whistle. It sounds like something from the past.
That's really great. That's so good.
Nathan, is Beck
Sweet
correct?
as a whistle.
I know, no, I'm picking up what you're putting down, sweetheart.
It's random.
But it's not a brass whistle.
It's not.
But can I tell you right now? Now I want a brass
I know, that's right.
That's so random. That fits all the clues.
Well, we
Yeah,
know that we've
sorry,
covered
Beck.
my love of brass.
Let's go to Secret Harbour and catch up with Trish. Hi, Trish.
Good morning.
Hey, Trish. There's $5,000 on the line, Trish. How would you spend that money this weekend?
I'm going to Melbourne in a week, so it'd come in handy.
Yeah,
It
that's
would
right.
come in handy.
Yeah,
It's true.
Yeah. Our Premier will be happy to hear that you don't want to spend it in our
In WA. All right, Trish, hit us with it. What do you think the missing word is?
A clock.
A clock.
Clock.
A brass clock, no.
Brass clock.
Under $20.
Yep.
And
She
it's
said
sweet.
One of
clock,
those-
right?
One
did
of
say
those
clock.
small clocks.
As in
small-
So can you spell it for us? C-L-O-C-K?
The L's are important. Okay.
Right.
Nathan, is it a brass clock?
It isn't a brass clock. But can I tell you something? I have a brass clock.
But that's not what the missing word is. Thanks, Trish. Melissa, hello.
Morning, how you going?
I'm
Hi,
Melissa.
Melissa, you're still alive.
Yeah.
All right, $5,000.
I am.
What would you do with it?
Probably take the kids on holidays.
Nice.
That's
Kids on
nice.
holidays.
Like overseas or just somewhere local?
I don't know yet.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, you'll wait until you win the money.
She doesn't want to spend it before she gets it.
No,
You know what I mean?
it's sensible, Nelly, it's sensible.
All right. Well, just tell us what you think the missing word is, Melissa.
Chariot.
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 A brass chariot.
That's random.
It is random. And it is, I 100% could see
Oh, yeah.
a brass chariot
Oh,
on
mate.
your TV cabinet.
Is it sweet as, though?
Where does
thinking
Sweet
of the
As
song.
fit into the chariot? What was that, sorry?
Thinking of the song. Like
What
Sweet
song?
Chariot. With the song.
Oh! Well, that was clever.
That was super. Unfortunately, way clever.
Doesn't sound correct, though, Nathan.
It's not correct.
Judging by your reaction.
It's not correct, but that was clever.
Very clever.
Oh, we should do a competition one day where we have an answer, but if someone comes up with a better
Better one.
That would have been it.
No joy, Melissa, I'm afraid.
This is the Nathan, Nat, and Sean podcast.
We have human sunshine right here with us now. Channel 9's Tracy Bow joins us. T-Bow.
Oh, good morning,
Welcome
guys.
to the
This is such a great vibe here.
Isn't
I was
it?
listening on the way in and, talking about Bali vibes and
Yes.
stuff. I was about to drive home and get changed again. Come in my bathers.
It's
It's a tough sell, but we've done it.
I know, it's great. It's,
Yeah.
no, it's a great vibe. Well done.
Hey, normally we're not in the building at the same time. We're not in the building, but
Yes.
you know, because Nat.
Oh, this is-
I haven't seen that in forever.
this
So
is
it's been
Nat,
wonderful. I know.
It's the only time you come in is when I'm away.
Yeah, I know. I think they're trying to tell us something.
So, Activ, of course, we can see all your fine work on Channel 9 for years and years and years. Basically, she was born there. I want to talk to you about life as an old married lady.
Oh, yes.
How long have you been married for
coming
now?
up to a year. Actually, yeah, October 7. So there you go.
Oh, that's very soon. Yeah.
Very soon.
On
Couple of
TV,
days.
we see that married life is so romantic and
Glamorous.
and fulfilling. Is that true?
I'm falling asleep at 8:30 at night. We have a puppy though, so we've gotten a puppy.
Yes.
He's 5 months, Kobe. So
He's a tiny little Westie. He's
tiny
super
little Westie
cute.
with a little companion for our older dog Ollie.
Yep.
Yeah.
And we thought Ollie, so Ollie's 13, and we thought Ollie was quite vibrant and sprightly. And then when we got Kobe, we were like, oh, Ollie's old.
Oh, so
Ollie's
Ollie
an
was
old
feeling
man.
sprightly till you bought his replacement.
I think so.
That's when you feel older too. Poor Ollie is like, oh.
But don't you think, though, it's like when someone new comes to work and they're all up
Yeah.
and about and
Yes.
they want to achieve and impress, and it's like, shut up.
No place for that.
He does look at Kobe going, when are you leaving? Why are you here and
I
when are
know.
you leaving?
And then he looks at you and says, "Why have you betrayed me?"
pretty much.
So, a year. What's marriage like? Because some people are about to get married and they're going, wait,
Yes.
is married life different than just dating?
Not. Oh gosh.
or living
dating
together.
these days is so. I wouldn't even. Oh.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think I'd enter that life ever again. Hopefully not. And just the apps and all that. It's just such a mind.
A lot.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's fine. Nothing's
Fine.
really changed.
Nothing changed?
Yeah, because you were living together beforehand anyway, weren't
Yeah,
you?
well, that's the thing.
So,
And
yeah.
it's so different. Yeah, like
It's just a fun party
It's just
with some nice
it is.
photos.
You know what? It is. It really. And like, we look back at photos now. It was such a great party. So we can't believe it's been a year actually.
Yeah.
I know
Okay.
the anniversary coming up. Are you expecting to do? So here's the thing. At the
Yeah. What
first
do you?
few-
So what do you do?
It's
The
for
first few
anniversary?
anniversaries, everyone's thinking about each other as
Yeah.
a partner and
Yeah.
Yeah,
husband
yeah.
and wife, and then when it's been going for a while, you just have a cup of tea and move on.
Yes.
So, wait,
So make the most of it.
You don't have a cup of tea.
First anniversary is paper, isn't
Paper,
it?
yeah.
So what are you
Paper.
thinking? Is going to get a
card?
copy of the West?
Yeah, probably. Yeah. Mark the day. I have no idea. I haven't even thought about it,
Yeah.
honestly. We're probably just going to
So you can't even buy tickets anymore because they're not paper anymore.
Yeah.
That's right.
So that's
Everything's
ruined.
digital. Maybe we'll just send him a little
Yeah.
note.
Yeah, that's a
online.
good idea.
Email. Send him an email.
Email.
Happy anniversary, love.
Hey, you've had a year to reflect from your wedding, right? So a lot of people that are getting married, they're looking at the price go up and they're going, oh my God, this is going to cost us a fortune. What would you omit from your wedding
Oh, gosh.
that would have
that's a
saved
good
you
one.
money that
Yes.
you didn't need
We go-
and you didn't realise you
We
didn't
agonised
need it?
over that decision. It cost us a fortune.
Is there
but in the
anything?
end, nobody
Is there anything?
noticed.
Just don't tell the event people it's a wedding.
Oh, yeah.
Amazing, Trace. We talked about
And
this.
maybe people... No, joking.
Let's say someone made you
No,
the
no.
cake that you had for your wedding, right?
Yes.
And you said it was just a cake.
yes, yes.
And it looked exactly the same, and you didn't have wedding next to it. It'd be a quarter of the price.
Yeah, it would be. I think everything gets bumped up once you say it's a wedding. So, I would highly recommend that.
And what
But
about
we
the
kept
guest
it so
list?
low key.
Yeah, you
low
did.
key. We didn't have a cake.
Yes. Oh, really?
So,
okay.
just sort of stripped it back a bit. I mean, the venue cost us a bomb. So
Yeah.
I know that people do agonise over the guest list, right?
Yeah.
So and there's a
gosh,
lot of
so
thought goes
hard.
into about who you do and who you don't invite. Do you look back 12 months later and go, we hardly see those people even now?
Yeah, but
Yeah, it's
I
funny,
think
isn't it?
that's part of life, isn't it?
Yeah.
Do you want to name those people that you didn't invite?
That you've cut from your life?
Oh, yeah, Yeah, maybe not. No.
You know what?
No, we loved having everyone at our wedding.
Sure.
Of course you do.
Sure. They're all really happy guests.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
Something in her eye when she was.
Well, they drank all the booze that was there, so they were having a great time. So
How many guests did you have at yours?
we had about 115.
Yeah, so that's a fairly standard size.
Yes.
How many did you have at yours,
Yeah.
Sean?
Close to 220.
Wow.
And you know who wasn't invited?
Us too.
So we
how long have you
rate
worked
the
with-
top
No,
220.
we worked together
Yeah, it
for
was
how long? A couple of months.
Yeah, a few months, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
no token invite, Sean.
So if you work with someone for a couple of months, for a few months,
Very closely.
do they get invited
yeah, but
to your
how
wedding?
closely are you going to get in a couple of months?
Well, we took our clothes off at the second day.
I didn't even have to buy you a drink. And I knew this is the guy for me. 16 years later, we haven't been separated.
How's everything at Channel 9?
It's great. No,
Yeah?
we're going great guns. We've got a bit of transition with management as well, but, you know, we've got the wonderful Michael Genovese. Everyone would have seen him on
Can I
there.
tell you?
Michael Genovese is our interim boss at Channel 9.
Yes.
It's out there, so, you know, it's nothing we're hiding here. And he's great. He's like that, you know, what you were just saying, you know, the new person comes in very sprightly. He's got that energy, which is brilliant.
So Michael Genovese, right? Your new boss.
Yeah,
Right?
your boss, Tracy Bow.
Your boss.
At Channel 9 News.
He did work experience with us.
Oh, my God.
And we're still in the same spot. Yes.
He did work experience with us. He wore a superhero outfit and was in a park, like doing superhero tasks.
No.
With other people dressed as superheroes.
We heard it. Do you have a photo of that?
I will get the footage.
need
Get
that.
one.
We will get the footage.
But what we're saying is he did work experience with us and now he's your boss.
Yes, I know.
That's a trajectory.
I know.
Where are we? We're in the same chairs, Tivo.
That's just another person.
One of the many.
Hey, Tim, I wanted to ask you about the news because being in the thick of it all the time, the one thing, we've just come off having a bit of a break, one thing about that is that you switch off for reading websites and being a part of the news cycle, and you actually feel better about it. Well, me personally anyway. When you're stuck in the news all the time, how much of that are you taking in? All the stories, because we've got American elections going and there's so much stuff going on, assassination attempts, all the rest of it. Then the Middle East is taken over.
Can you switch
hard
off?
to get rid of
Can
when
you
you go
dissociate from the news?
I think doing it for so long, I describe the brain as a bit of a filing cabinet.
Yes.
You do manage to try and compartmentalize certain stories once they sort of, but you also forget a lot of things, like even, you know, just what's happening at the moment with the Middle East, the history of it. We have to remind ourselves of how long it's been going on for. So it's almost like you have to tap back into your brain all those years or decades ago to try and filter that back through into, you know, to the front of mind.
Hey, Tracy, you know how you describe your mind as a filing cabinet? We've got shredders. As soon as something happens on this show, it gets put through the shredder, and we can't tell you what happened 5 minutes ago.
No.
I love that. I wish I could be a shredder too.
You know, that's why people take you seriously. Tivo, thank you so much for coming down today. And
tell Liam we love him.
Soaking up the love here in Bassendean.
We love you guys too.
Great work.
This is the Nathan, Nat and Sean podcast.
Sean.
Oh, my God.
You're having a ham and cheese crepe. How's it going?
It is so delicious, unbelievable. Now, Nathan was going to offer me donuts this morning, which he said were beautiful.
They're so warm.
Yeah, warm,
Coffees,
freshly
everything
made.
here.
Yeah.
I'm having a crepe. This is so outstanding.
I want a crepe.
Yeah.
Can I have a crepe?
I'll have a crepe too, please.
2 crepes, please. Thank you. Traditional French crepes. Check them out.
It's not too late to come down and put yourself in the running to win $10,000 here at Big Reserve in Bassendean.
The weather is, if anything, getting better here. If anything, it is getting... No, we are not lying. You shut your mouth. It is so sunny. I can't even... There's hammocks. There's people on hammocks.
Oh, well, you have to get people with palm fronds to fan us so we don't get
Now,
too
Sean,
hot.
I'm just going to swim over to the crepes and get one.
This is the Nathan, Nat and Sean podcast.
Well, we brought the big guns to Bassendean this morning. Olympic gold medalist Brianna Throssell, WA's own.
They're not a big gun, a super soaker.
I know, right? Brianna, welcome.
Thanks for having me, guys.
I mean, nice medal, but you keep in a sock for travelling purposes.
Is that to keep it warm, Brianna? What's the story?
Well, the medal sort of box that it's kept still on the shipment back from Paris.
Because it's made of wood and I have to get it checked at customs?
No, it was like I needed the medal sort of as soon as I got back to Perth. So, and so I was actually travelling around Europe with the medal and I couldn't fit the medal box in my luggage. So I came on the shipment back and then, I travelled.
So what, it's the box and like 8 pairs of Speedos? Is that what are you shipping back?
Oh, like all of our uniform.
Yeah, right.
The doona that we get to keep from the Olympics.
Doona?
Yeah,
how cool.
You know the doona that was on the bed?
Yes.
So that,
you get to keep
every
it.
Olympics you get to keep the doona.
So how many doonas do you have?
3.
Olympic doonas.
2 from Commonwealth Games.
Do you know,
be really warm.
Can you name an athlete who should have burnt their doona?
No, I'm not throwing anyone under the bus.
I'm looking at your gold medal right now. I didn't realise. So this is so it's got here your event here, and it's all written in French.
Yes,
it's absolutely beautiful.
on the edge of the medal.
Yeah, on the edge of the medal.
Yeah. And of course, as we know, it's got the piece of the Eiffel Tower in it. That's a nice touch.
Why are they so heavy?
Gold.
What is
Well, they're
it? Is it-
expensive.
What is it?
Yeah.
Gold?
It's gold.
No,
It's a little bit,
used
though,
to be
isn't
made
it?
of gold like 100 years ago, but I think maybe it's only like 1% or something now.
Hey, that's gold.
What is
Yeah.
that?
I'll be
What
claiming
can
that
be
all day
so
long.
heavy?
Just got a bit of heft to it, you know.
Yeah, it's crazy. Hey, I want to talk to you about your life here in Perth. I asked where you live at the moment. You're currently in.
City Beach.
Talk to everyone about the living situation you're in.
So I've been based on the East Coast for 3 years. So when I do come back home to Perth, I live at home with my parents, and my fiance's here as well. So it's my parents, my brother, my brother's girlfriend, myself, and my fiance all under the one roof.
Let's talk about your brother. What does he do for work?
And he's just started night shift, so during the day he's asleep. So we're all just tiptoeing around.
Oh, Brianna.
It's like our house.
The full house.
Bad house.
Yeah.
But it's great. It's
Brianna,
so
you were
good.
talking about being over in the East Coast, which you went up to Brisbane to join Dean Boxall's squad.
Yes.
Well, you know,
Yep.
we've seen Dean, obviously, with Arnie over the last couple of years.
He's a shy fella, isn't he?
Wow, this guy's got energy. So was that the lure for you to go over and...
Yeah, I just think, like, I've just seen him get the best out of his athletes.
Yes.
And I think, like, I had been under this one coach for about 5 or 6 years, and I guess, like, in the lead up to Paris, I was like, I just want to do something different, try, just sort of make a change, and if it works, that's awesome. If it doesn't, I gave it a shot. So
Yes.
I, asked Dean if I could sort of be invited into his program, and it did take a little while to say yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Brianna Thrussell.
Have you already been to 2 Olympics at that point, yeah?
Yeah, I guess he has such an incredible squad.
Yes.
And I guess, like, he needed to figure out if I'd be a fit with him, with his
Yep.
squad.
Yes.
And yeah, I waited a little while, and it was a yes, and it was the best decision of my life moving to his squad.
Do you have to pay?
What do you mean?
Do you have to pay to be a part?
Yes. Are you paying
No, like
to coach
like
you?
your parents at the end of everything
Yeah.
walks up with $20 and gives it
Yeah.
to you?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yep.
because it is a school program.
Yep.
I think when we were at WACE or like the government sort
Yep.
of facilities, I'd never paid for like coaching
Yep.
fees, but because Dean is based in a school program, we do actually pay coaching fees.
Wow, that's amazing. And this is the thing. You don't realise how much it costs to become an athlete.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, yeah.
You know,
There's a lot of sacrifice
Yeah.
on every front.
we see the
including
people that have
financial.
made it, and you go, oh my god, and then you're getting sponsorship deals and all that sort of stuff. But the slog to get there, to get to that point, is insane. That's crazy. Wow. Yeah. Hey, can you talk to me about the realities of coming, the down from coming from the up of the Olympics? What's it like?
In all honesty, I feel like I'm yet to experience.
Yeah,
Oh,
right.
that's good.
I've just been like, I guess like I was on a 5-week Europe holiday. I got engaged in Europe, so I'm just
Yes.
like riding this high.
Talk to me about your engagement.
Yeah,
where did it
I
happen?
might crash and burn soon, but
Yeah.
Where did it happen?
I was actually in Positano.
Gorgeous.
Oh.
Josh just was out of this world. He had organised like a private sunset boat cruise. He organised a photographer.
Now, did you know at all
Did you have
during
a
the day
sense
that
of
it
it?
was going to possibly happen?
I had an inkling.
Yeah.
Like a few months ago prior to that, we decided that we'd book a surprise dinner for each other, and I picked Santorini, he picked Positano.
Yeah.
And I was like, look, this is the only thing that I know nothing about. So, like, because the rest of the holiday was sort of planned between the two of us. I'm like, oh, it could happen. And then, look, he was wearing his Lululemon bum bag, and I could see the...
And you can see what?
The box, the ring box.
You can see the box in his bum.
Well, I
and
mean,
then when the photographer rocks up with a camera over his
Yeah.
shoulder, I'm like,
well,
it's happening.
well, the rock is quite impressive, I've got to
yeah.
say. It's an enormous
Oh, wow.
pear-shaped diamond.
Wow,
Like,
dude.
well done. Did he pick that?
Yeah.
On his own, unsupervised?
Yeah, and I had not. Everyone had.
You hadn't
like,
been-
Was he going to propose? I'm like, look, I really hope so. And they're like, well, does he have a ring? I'm like,
I don't know.
I don't know.
I have absolutely
and you
no
hadn't
idea.
been like circling things in magazines and stuff and shoving
yeah,
them in
I'd
front of
seen
him?
a few things on social media like, oh, this is pretty, and he's like, oh yeah, that's nice.
Oh, good for you. Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
I actually had no idea if he had a ring or not.
There was an article just out recently, and people were having a dig at this chick because she put a list out of what she gave her
Yes.
fiance,
Yes.
when he was
She
going to propose.
orchestrated the proposal,
So basically,
essentially.
she was like, "You're going to have to get the wedding plan. The planner that I want to use for the wedding. I want them to be involved in the proposal. So here's their number. This is the ring I want.
Oh.
This is where you get it from. That's a bit. Is that too full on?
Yeah, I'm not that high maintenance.
Yeah.
Yes.
Did he go through the whole thing of going and seeing your old man and doing...
Oh, yeah, so that's a story too. Josh was in Paris with my parents for the Olympics.
Yes.
So he had organised a dinner, and I knew that he had organised a dinner to take them to dinner, and I kind of thought it was maybe a thank you for sharing the Olympic experience together, that sort of thing. But turns out that he was asking my parents for
your hand married,
marry me. So and I believe Dad cried, which was so beautiful. But I'm just like a little bit traditional in that sense. So I'm really happy that he.
Oh yeah,
that's very cute.
Some traditions are lovely. I think that's
nice.
one.
Yeah. Brandon, just going back to the Olympics itself, with the 4x200, which was so competitive, Australian women's swimming
we dominate that event.
Level.
Yeah,
it's so bloody good.
Yeah.
There was a number of people competing for those spots.
Yeah.
How did you feel about? Was it intense to be a part of it? And how do you bring out your best when the pressure's on you, not only to win a gold medal, but also to be able
to make that team
in the first place?
Yeah, for sure. So there was Molly and Arnie were going to be saved.
Yes.
So that was always black and white. They've always said that 4 of you will be swimming in the morning, Arnie and Molly will be saved, the fastest 2 from the morning will join them at night. So that was always black and white of what was going to happen. And I was there for one race, which is a really, really, really different to my program. Like, I mean, at Worlds, I had 16 races.
Whoa!
So, and that was in January or February. God. So it was a really different program. So I was literally putting all my eggs in one basket. And I'd usually done most of my training, or like my intensity part of training is butterfly. So after I didn't make the 100 fly at trials, that's another story. But I actually had to switch all my training to freestyle, which was something that was really, really new to me. And then going in that morning, I had to wait for day 6 to race. Yeah. And that, like 100 flies day 1 usually, so I'd never waited most of the program until I got to race. So that was tough in itself, but then I knew that I had to just be on that morning, and 2 were making it through, and I mean, like Lani swam first and posted a very fast time, and I was like, okay. We all have
We're on here. Yeah.
Literally. So I just knew, like, diving in, like, the crowd was electric, and I just had to just put my best foot forward and swim a little hard out to get through.
Isn't it amazing? All this time, and then you've got one moment.
Yes.
One moment for it all to fall into place. That would scare the shit out of me.
But that's just to make the final too. Yeah, that's the amazing thing about it.
2 minutes.
Yeah.
All the training for one race, really.
Yeah.
When you're swimming that couple of 100 metres, when you've done training and you're swimming Ks and Ks and Ks, you can back stuff up all the time.
Yeah.
Did that blow you out, that one effort?
Look, I'm going to say it did. Like, I was a little bit disappointed how I swam in the final. I would have liked to have just gone that tiny bit faster. Like, I guess my job was to hold off Ledecky and get my hand on the wall first for Arnie. And I did do that, but I would have loved to have swum a little bit faster. But I just think, like, the morning was very taxing as such.
Yeah, you went all out on that. Yeah. I mean, having to swim against Katie Ledecky, like, just what a mind-blowing experience that must have been in and of itself.
It is an honour.
She's the GOAT.
Yeah, she is the GOAT. Yeah. And it is an honour. I think, like, when I was heading to the pool that night, the sheet sort of, or the information of who was swimming what leg came out. And I've gone through my whole career so far never having to race her.
Yes.
I usually swim second in the relay. I always swim third.
Yep.
Anyway, it came
like,
out.
Good.
Summer one side and Katie the other.
Do you have a plan, your own plan for the 200-metre freestyle? Do you go out fast, try to maintain for the second and third?
Or do you negative split? Technical term.
What on that?
I think, like, because it is like a 200-metre, like, you do have to race your own race.
Yeah.
And, like, with that being said, the adrenaline, the nerves, like the flying starts, like the relay changer that we get, that sort of takes you out faster than what you actually think you're going. Yeah. So the first sort of 50, first 100 is all about actually conserving energy, like not like overkicking your legs, that sort of thing.
Not going too hard too early.
Yeah. So and then I really just try to work my second 100.
Hey,
well, it worked.
And the rest of the Australian swim squad, have you ever played Marco Polo in the pool at the end of training or anything?
Safe to say I'm a little bit too tired to be playing a game.
Yeah. No, great question, Nathan. On that note, Brianna, thank you so much for coming down and bringing this incredible gold medal. You're a champion, through and through.
Thank
and
you
congratulations on the engagement. We can't wait to come to the wedding. Yeah, thanks for inviting us.
We'll be doing the catering.
It's the Nathan, Nat and Sean podcast.
We're live at Bic Reserve in Bassendean. It's heaving now.
Yeah, it is.
You know my missing word?
Yes.
Yes.
Right. We're here with, what was your name?
Miranda.
Miranda actually said the saddest thing to me just then. She said, "Do you know how people love Taylor Swift?" And I said, "Yeah." And she goes, "That's how I feel about you guys." And I said, "Yeah, that's not right."
No. Have higher aspirations, Miranda.
Yeah. So Miranda lives locally, but Miranda, you have an idea of what you think my missing word is, because you know me so well. What do you think it is?
A brass sausage.
She thinks it's a brass sausage.
But we can't. This isn't an official game round, so we can't tell you if you're right or wrong.
But she said, "But you'd always have a brass sausage with twos."
That's so true.
Entries have now closed for the $10,000.
Wow.
I know.
Hey.
Yeah, which means somebody who is here right now, in mere minutes, is going to become $10,000 rich.
And you know what? You bloody deserve it too. Because you came down here and you donated for Activ.
In this stark sunshine and heat.
We have bonded. This is our NAM.
Nathan, Nat and Sean podcast.
Perth, it's back. Nathan, Nat and Sean's show from your suburb. Come on, everybody, let the good vibes roll. Shop from
Activ improves the lives of people with disability in WA. You can too by supporting Action for Active Day, Friday, October 4.
It's been an awesome morning here at Bic Reserve in Bassendean. We've been through all the weather, but the sun is shining now. Blue skies.
Oh, thank God at the end of the show.
Not even lying this time. Heaps of people have come down to... What's that for?
An extra entry.
Is that a late entry, but we got it in? Yep. Okay, it's going in. Well, heaps of people, as you're saying, now have come down here to be a part of this. $10,000 up for grabs just by making a donation towards Activ this morning.
Now, it's been really so cute to see all the kids with you, Brianna. Brianna Throssell's still here, champion with us. Now, Brianna said, "I want to pull the winner out."
Yeah.
And I said, "Why, Brianna?" And she goes, "Because I don't want most of these people to win."
I never said any of that.
I know, and I think everyone should win. And Brianna goes, "No."
Now, here's the rules. Brianna is going to draw the winner out, but the winner must be here to collect their $10,000.
Now, if the winner's not here, what do we love, everyone? A redraw. So exciting.
Sean, why don't you roll the barrel a little bit, mix these entries up?
Okay, we'll do that. We'll go forward a few times.
And then, you know what, Sean, chuck it in reverse.
Chuck it in reverse.
Why not? Now do the hokey pokey, Sean.
Turn around.
That's all right.
Okay, Bree.
All right.
I think that's
I've got the key.
So, okay, so...
I've got the secret.
So, Sean, you've spun it. Natalie, you're opening it with the key, and Brenna, you're pulling it out. I'm not having nothing... No, I'm not having nothing to do with it.
Right, it's open. Get in there, Brianna.
All right. Go deep. That's it. Feel it. Feel the most worthy person.
Winner to winner.
Winner to winner.
There you go.
Can we ask you a question before you announce the winner, Nate?
I cannot.
Can you...
I cannot right now.
Can I have a look? Oh, are you serious?
Amy.
He can't.
That person's not still here, are they?
No. Are they? Where?
Oh, they are. So what do we do? Well, we need to talk to someone about this, actually. It is a person who is here still, and we might have to go to a song or something to work this out. We're going to go to ads, actually. People are saying redraw. We have to speak to our management. We're going to go to ads.
We're going to go to
Harry, press the bloody button. We're going to work something else here.
Nathan, Nat and Sean podcast.
Look, we think we're prepared for every eventuality, and then sometimes a curveball gets thrown, and we're like, what? What are we going to do now?
This show's been going for 21 years, right? This has never happened. So Brianna Throssell, Olympic champion,
gold medalist,
had one job.
We said, Brianna, reach in there and draw out someone to win $10,000. Whose name did you draw out?
So then she pulls it out, right? So this is a moment that I will share with this person forever. I've read the name, and then I didn't think they were here, and then someone said they're here. So then I looked over, and we've made eye contact, and then she's looking at me going, "Is it me?" I'm going, "Yeah, it's you." She goes, "Is it me?" Her name is, from the Fremantle Dockers, Emma Driscoll. Emma Driscoll officially just won $10,000. But
Your name was drawn out.
What do you want to tell people?
Yes, this isn't real, but also the most typical Emma O'Driscoll thing to do is to win 10K and then hand it back. So, so that's absolutely incredible. I'm going to go buy a lotto ticket now because clearly I'm in luck today.
But officially, we're calling a
redraw.
A redraw! And she is devastated.
I'm absolutely filthy. But you guys deserve it just as much as I do. So let's go for it. Mate, I'm a female athlete. I'll take what I can get.
All right, Brianna, get in there.
This time, do it properly.
Yeah.
Okay. we're starting again. We're rolling it.
Here we go.
Let's put the key in the lock.
Bye, Emma O'Driscoll. She'll be going through your cards and see if there's money in the ashtrays.
Oh, what?
So I hope you've locked it. Oh, look at her. I'm so sorry.
Get in there. Get deep in there. Okay, we've got one. We've got one.
So this is the first runner-up?
It's not a bad second prize.
Marlene Morris. No. I'm joking. I'm joking.
Okay, this is the winner of $10,000.
Okay.
Drum roll.
It's a guy from Def Leppard.
She's from Edgewater and her name is Tiffany.
Tiffany from Edgewater.
Tiffany Gooden?
Tiffany Gooden
are you here?
Edgewater.
Tiffany Gooden.
She's here! Tiffany, where is she?
Here. She's right here.
Come here.
Tiffany,
she's working.
Working?
Oh, no.
She's the...
Redraw!
We can't. Tiffany donated.
Oh my God. Hello.
Hello, Tiffany. Tiffany, what are you doing here this morning?
I'm doing the mermaid spray.
And I tell you what, all the little girls with their mermaid braids have been looking amazing. So you have worked tirelessly today, Tiffany, I've got to say.
Yeah. No.
Tiffany, this is $10,000 from Nova and Activ. We've been talking about Activ all morning. People have been making a gold coin donation, which is absolutely fantastic. People have been loving getting their hair done, as Natalie said. How you going?
You have slaved, so on an hourly rate and per effort, I don't think we're even paying you enough with $10,000.
Oh my God, I actually legitimately want to go back halvesies with
Emma O'Driscoll.
Go and speak to us.
Yes,
look at her, she's on the phone.
Do you want to go halves with them?
And waffle players, they don't get anywhere enough.
She deserves more.
You know what, mate? You know what? Why don't you go over there and give us some mermaid hair too? Give her some mermaid hair.
She'll play in it with her 50-second game this weekend.
Look, it's unfortunate that she's a docker.
Oh,
yeah, no one's perfect, are they?
Sean.
Yeah,
No,
it's a great point. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Tiv, well done.
Oh my God, thank you so much.
Thank you for making a donation to Activ.
Thank you for having me.
Because that's what it's all about this morning. So we're all about raising money for Activ.
Brianna, what did you just say to me then?
I'm never going to be invited back.
The rest of the crowd, if you'd like to turn on Brianna Throttle, now's a really good time to do it.
Congratulations.
Oh my God,
that is really
so
sweet what you want to do with them.
Well done. Congratulations.
And we've still got more of the show to go, so feel free to hang around and soak it in. And who knows?
Thank you to everybody for coming down.
Who knows what next staff member we're going to pull out?
This is the Nathan, Nat and Sean podcast.
Oh, we're on. Okay. Everything's going really great. We don't know where we are or what we're doing. It's 3 to 9. Nathan, Nat and Sean. Things are clearing out here at Bic Reserve in Bassendean. But a massive thank you to everybody for coming down this morning. It's been absolutely amazing.
Well, you were talking about it earlier, Nat, but we've had 4 seasons in one day.
Yes.
We did see the blue skies, Nate, early along. We thought, oh, mate, it's all happening.
Who's that?
Adrian Barrett just come down. Hey, Barra.
Barra's daughter actually works as a supernova here.
Yes, she does.
Oh, she's great.
Yeah, she's mate. There she is. She's amazing. She's amazing. So this was unbelievable what just happened. If you're just tuning in, we went to pick out the winner for the $10,000. for someone that has donated down here for Activ. Brianna Throssell, Olympic champion, she put her hand into the barrel, and what did she pull out? Dockers champion, Emma Driscoll.
So Em was just beside herself, obviously, winning $10,000, but she's ineligible, Nate.
Yeah. Oh, not only that, Em came up straight away and she said, "Look, I could love the $10,000, but I'm going to let it be withdrawn so someone else could win it."
Yeah, that's
So it was amazing.
And then Tiffany from Edgewater got her name called out. And well done, Tiff.
Yeah.
Amazing. Yeah. Very happy. Oh, look, there's a tiny little bit of rain. Just as we're finishing up. It's
the police are here. Oh, my God, high-speed chase.
It's the only time it's rained all day. What are the odds?
Stop everything. We're going to follow this live.
A big thank you to all of our team who put it together today. It's been an incredible morning, and it takes a lot to put this together. So to Nat and Callie, to all our supernovas, to Mal and Simon, who are our techs. Well done, our producer.
And can we say thank you to the town of Bassendean as well?
Yes.
Thank you so much for having us here. Really, we love that.
It isn't. We're to come back when it's sunny.
If you haven't been to Bassendean, come down here. The place is absolutely beautiful.
There's a market on here.
Oh, where? On Sundays?
Yeah.
Oh,
So it's a lovely thing to do. And we're out of here.
Nathan, Nat and Sean is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcasts.com.au. Nova.